Hey guys, another video here. Haven't really got a subject on it too much. Bit more of a smile and dull. Like I said, I'm going through a spiritual awakening. And, when it comes to spiritual awakening, you're up and down like a yo-yo, non-stop. Past few days, some very heavy, bottom of the yo-yo. If you're from my age, you remember a pro-yo, they used to free spin, give it a yank and pull it back up and play tricks and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I get caught up in the tricks, I said the witchcraft, so a bit more mellow now. The frequency's off my back, most of them are in surrender, and it goes to universal jurisdiction. It also has a history jurisdiction and it has a future jurisdiction, and I'm stuck in the middle of it. And those flock of geese flying in formation. Yeah, my own joke, sorry about it. But yeah, so sort of wanted to bring out, once again, I'm having a beer. It relaxes me, especially when it comes to doing the videos. Once again, I am getting better at recording myself. I don't have many insecurities or uninsecurities as I used to. Like I said, I've been wanting to do these videos for years now. I had a very big insecurity about my teeth because I've got bad teeth, and but they are only teeth at the end of the day. It's more about what I speak of than what my teeth look like. I said, I'm not out for the money off YouTube. I'd rather the videos get out and go viral, yes of course, but I'm also entitled to a lot of private equity when it comes to a royal bloodline, that being Crown. And Crown's been caught up in a subclass, a fictitious realm, to hold real royal bloodlines back. And who's interfering? Frequencies want to include people that I hold important to me in regards to royal bloodline, but I can't do that because there's only one bloodline that comes down to this necessary point. Why? Because I've done it on a universal jurisdiction. That's what the stars are. So I'll use that confusion that they try to throw at me, and I'll start speaking about some stuff about universal jurisdiction. So what the stars are, without the science and the physics and the perceptions that are educated, is they're enlightened planets. They don't need a solar system to run themselves. They are a lot like this planet, have living life on them like we do here, and they are a big part of what God is. So stars are God's art. And all the darkness in between the stars is where the frequency is. And this is these frequencies that have been bugging me non-stop, harassing me. And my headphones just changed. The system's not happy about it. This is what happened yesterday, but it was a lot more intense. So anyway, these frequencies live in the darkness. And it's not that I'm against darkness. I do like darkness. I do like the night time. But we are getting into a stage of evolution when it comes to the universe. My perception so far from an external point of view, but my purpose in existence, and you cut the story short, and as mad as it may sound, I said I'm relaxed, I'm having a few beers, but this is my truth, my holy truth. And like I said, I have visions, prophecy, and we're about to get to the stage where God's existence and stars and all the rest, like I said, we have everything to do with those stars out there. It's part of who we are, especially in matter. You know, living matter, what we are. And we're getting to the stage of, well, in the next 15 years, we're about to turn the universe on. Now, to light it up, the whole thing. So there will be no darkness in between the stars. There'll be a great big ball of energy. And the greatest metaphor for it is the universe's first breath, the breath of God. Like I said, this is way beyond the book, it's way beyond religion. This is my truth from my own personal experience. When this happens, this is the absolute, the breath of God is divine love. And this is the happy ending that we've all been expecting, and it's the start of life. So we're not in a corporate field anymore. It's a very powerful vibration, something that a frequency cannot contain. This is why frequency is freaking out and harassing me, because it wants to govern me. This is a point of evolution that the universe has never had. This is a leading experience, the leading edge. You know, it's quite ironic that my name's Lee. By the way, my name's Lee. My nickname and the last name is Mac. And there's some pretty cool experiences that I've gone through, especially when it comes to music artists. A couple in particular. I won't name them just yet. That I would like to thank them for their music art. And a lot of other music artists in regards to it. But we're going to really turn the universe on. So we've been building it for a very long time. Expanding it through bad experiences, blowing up planets when the system gains control of it and I can't manage to overpower it. That's when a planet goes to shit and it blows up and there's more expansion in the universe, like the Big Bang. So with this one, I am far more successful because I'm making these videos now, and I had the vision of the universe turning on. I said, if you can imagine a human lung, like a baby's lung, as an example, yes, they have two, but we don't include you when it comes to negative frequencies. So when a baby has that first breath, that's when the colour goes from a purple fetus to a, tanned or dark coloured skin. It changes colour instant, first breath of oxygen. It's really neat. Like I said, it's metaphor, but this is how I'm expressing it. Said I've had some beers, but I got the frequencies off my back, and I did want to share some love and light about the future of humanity in regards to all of this. This is something, once again, government needs to hear from a human perspective, how important I am. So I'm the one who's making this happen. I know the future for us, and it's not written. It can't be deciphered or programmed. This is what's happened when it comes to universe and AI and history. It has been manipulated because of symbolic reference written that can be decoded and manipulated. So this is why a lot of people in religions, jurisdictions, policies and everything, there's this thing called a dialect. It's much like a telephone. It's got buttons on it. And it's inside your ID. Your ID, there's an ID in the receptor of your brain. So there's a difference between the brain and the mind. So the mind are a bit like what God casted out of creation, what wasn't allowed back. And they have tried to sit in God's realm, well, they have been sitting in God's realm, and they've been manipulating us to believe a perception that they want to believe so they can hold God's order. That being secondary legislation, that being the judiciary system, that being the Ministry of Justice. Like I said, I don't respect the Ministry of Justice because it shit on me, illegally and unlawfully. Don't want to go back down that tube because I have come out of those 2 days, those are yesterday and the day before. And I can't speak too much of turning the universe on, or the universe's first breath, This is what the future holds when I'm leading the planets. This is how important I am as a human being. No status, no title. Sitting behind the scenes, no one knows I'm doing this. Not to this extent. This is the experience I've been going through for the last 7 or 8 years. It's not written. It's not followed yet, I hope. I don't need to hope it. People are going to hear it. It is the truth, because I don't lie. There are a lot of written lies, especially when it comes to this system. The whole thing's a lie. When you believe that you are your title, when you believe that you are your name, it's actually impossible to be a name. How can you be a name? It's a written sequence on some paper, or on a keyboard, or on the TV screen, computer. Sorry, I've had beers, and if I'm not experienced in what I'm speaking, it comes out like shit. Like I said, I want to have a laugh at the same time. Past few videos I've done have definitely been authoritative, and probably to some people quite scary, especially with swearing and everything. I apologise for that. I don't swear all the time, but when it comes to my voice, my vocal, my throat chakra, it is very intimidating, and it's the only thing that scares these frequencies off. So they are the darkness. The darkness that's not creation, but that's the darkness that